Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As always, we would like to welcome you back to another important message brought to you by Lofgren Olympic TV. We are here today to discuss very important news, which we are all very excited to announce. And I think it's also important that I come and address everybody in regards to the Lofgren Olympics, especially since it's been 3.5 months since it has last been done. I would like to start with the biggest news, which is really exciting, and we're really excited to announce yesterday by myself and a meeting of the Lofgren Olympic members and just an overall decision of fairness to ensure the fair competitive style of the games, and just to make everybody have a part in the games. We decided that the 2023 host would be named as Carter, as he is the only voting member of the committee who has not hosted the games. Kenna hosted them in 2021, and I am currently hosting the games, so it is only fair that we give Carter the opportunity to host the games by himself. It was also previously mentioned that two people would host the games, but we've decided that Carter deserves to host the games by himself, and we will wait on two hosts per year until at least 2024. However, I remember I also discussed that it is important to give everybody leadership spots. And I would like to discuss our recent elections and results that have been decided over our last few meetings. And we have decided on our new electees to become members of the Lofgren Olympic Committee to run various sporting confederations, starting on November 16th and running through September 30th of 2023. Carter was elected to lead the Confederation of Mario Kart. This is a position I've held for almost 2 years, and I've really enjoyed the position, but I also think it's a time to take a break and give someone else a chance to see if they really like running this organization and maybe reviving Mario Kart, because I feel like Mario Kart has kind of lost some of its original flair and energy that we used to have towards it. So I'm hoping that with Carter becoming elected, it will kind of revive the sport. I was also reelected as commissioner of the Confederation of Lofgren Volleyball, which I was super excited about. I really love the Volleyball Confederation, and just running that, I think that's the one confederation I would like to lead the most. So I'm glad that everyone else agreed and decided to keep me there. Speaking of the Confederation of Lofgren Volleyball, we will be having our rules meeting for 2023 soon, and we will definitely be updating you with the rule changes and explaining you any new things of how the game will work next year. And for the first time, for the first public announcement, which is being made right now, regarding the commissioner of five-shot basketball. Five-shot basketball has been broadcast on here before, but basically it is each athlete takes 5 shots, and whoever makes more wins it. Kind of a shootout style, like a penalty shootout, similar to that. And it's really fun because it doesn't take a lot of time to play a game, and really any of our athletes, no matter how old they are, can do well in it. And Kenna, starting tomorrow, will be the commissioner of the newly created Confederation of Five-Shot Basketball, which we are very excited to have her back in a leadership position. And she's kind of the last person to take over a sporting confederation, but she was also the first person to host the Lofgren Olympic Games. So we're just trying to find the perfect fit for her. And I think that this is a simple sport that she'll be able to lead. Now that that is out of the way, um, I want to speak more about the 2023 games and how we want to emphasize that game is going to be the biggest games ever. Um, as I announced, Carter will be hosting, and this is the official announcement of the host. And I don't think Carter knows that he's hosting yet, but assuming Carter's watching now, you now know. Congratulations. But speaking of 2023, yesterday we also decided that the 2023 games and all future games are going to be shorter than a full year. The games are going to last from around early April to mid September. This is so we can really emphasize the games during this half of the year and really make them important. And we could still, in the other half of the year, focus on other stuff besides the games. And most of our events are done in the summertime, which is kind of what this window is focusing on. So I think this will just help to really emphasize the games. And we will still be able to do other competitions in the other half of the year. And we're going to try and figure out new programs, new broadcasts that we could do on Lofgren Olympic TV while we're in the off season. But this year's games is still going the full year, and we're kind of winding down now because school has started back up again. But Carter's games will be shorter, but it's going to be a lot of more energy, and it's going to be a really exciting time that we can just focus on the games and then have a little break after they're done, which I think is going to be a positive change to the future of the games. And yeah, so I'm really glad for Carter, and we thought that it would just be the best decision to have him host next year's games. He has not decided a logo yet. Logo designing will come out. He has decided his venue name, which will be the Carter Coliseum, so we're excited for that. But besides that, I think that it has been good to address the Lofgrens today and on Lofgren Olympic TV. And we're still working on bringing and finalizing some events this year. And we're going to try and get all those results out to you guys on Lofgren Olympic TV. And hopefully we'll have a speech from Carter soon too on his Lofgren Olympic hosting rights. But thank you for watching this very special address of the Lofgren Olympic Games. Have a good day, a good night, and may the legacy of the Lofgren Olympics live on forever. See you next time from Lofgren Olympic TV.